Hello and welcome to the Robo Samurai channel, and today I'm going to be bringing you a review of the Decepticon Air Commander Starscream. This is a Generation 1 reissue in special packaging for Transformers the Movie, and it has all of this cool artwork, and then the figure itself also has a paint scheme that kind of matches how he looked on screen. So we're going to be doing a little bit of a review and take a look at that. But first, let's take a look at the box. The box is right here, and you can kind of see the artwork on it. Yeah, it's pretty cool, I'll admit. And then on the top, you can see the picture. It says Transformers the Movie on there, and then on the side, it's a picture of Starscream right there. And both modes, and then on the other side it's more of the same art. It's plastic free packaging, and then there is the text on the back. If you want to read it, go right on ahead. And then there is his tech spec right here showing you his strengths, intelligence, speed, and firepower, and then a short bio, which is not, I think it somewhat matches the original G1, but it isn't perfect. So yeah, and we'll talk more about that later. And you can of course see like all they've done for the packaging art here. And by the way, this here where you see these missiles, this, I don't know if that's true. I think that's actually they fixed that so it looks like that, but that's not what we get in the package. So anyway, so here's that, and as promised, well, first of all, he comes with these instructions, and they tell you how to completely assemble the figure. So because it's mostly just wings that you attach and weapons and a landing gear. So, yep. So he hasn't changed, and this is how he looks when you get him out of the package. He looks kind of like that. So let me go ahead and lower this just a touch. There we go. And all right. So let's see here. Get it kind of straightened up here. There. Okay, and then he also comes with this accessory pack. So let's go on ahead. I'm going to leave that there. Let's cut open the. Let's carefully cut open the accessory pack because I don't want to cut anything else open, especially myself. That would not be good on camera. But I would capture it here for you just in case. I don't know. Would YouTube allow me to do that? Yeah, I already cut myself enough cooking up things, so that's fine. You know, so it's. Not really something I want to do on camera. So, and now let's take a closer look. And this is, of course, the paper packaging. And okay, so we've got a wing. There's a wing. Looks like a Megatron gun top and a Megatron gun bottom. And we have another wing. And we have those missiles I was talking to you about. And then another wing, and then we have a fist, and we have another wing, and what else do we got in here? Hey, it just keeps on giving. Hey, another fist, and then look, another, look, a null ray. Hey, and what's this? Hey, another null ray, and then we've got this right here. It's got, there, hey, a landing gear, finally, and then that's pretty much it. I don't think that there's any other accessories hiding in this paper, so we'll go on ahead and dispose of it. And yeah, so there you go. Now, with this, let's talk a little. All right, let's talk about Megatron first, and you can kind of see this here. He's painted in like also in anime colors. Oops, hey, there we go. You can see that, and then this fits into this. And we will talk a little bit more about this weapon in a minute there. So you're supposed to squeeze those together. That's the idea. And then you make a gun out of it. But I don't even know now if I can pull this apart. This is pretty tight here. So yeah, we'll figure it out here. Okay, so let's go on ahead and set that aside. But I do like the paint job on it. Looks, you know, he's got a little Decepticon symbol there. Nothing on the other side. Kind of shows off some of the original panel lining that may have been on the original toy. And then there's that and that. So, okay, so we've got the two wrists here. And we have all these weapons here. So let's get him. See, he comes like this. Let's get him into his jet mode. And the way we'll do this is we'll just fold this down like this and then flip this around. And then we'll flip this through. And close that up. And then we'll close the feet up here. And then we will close these. These are the arms. And then make sure they're pushed in, and then this will lock into place right there. I'm going to turn these up, and what we're going to do is we're going to take these, and you install that there. And then you get the other one. Let's put that there. Going ahead and swing these back. And then we take this, and you make sure that this is faced this way. If you see how that looks right there. So that the gap is on the bottom. And they plug in right here where there's a hole. And yeah, do that. And do the same thing with the other one. And there we go. I think that about does it. Okay. Some assembly required. And that's just the lesson with Starscream, right? Okay, so there's that, and that. So now we can kind of take a... Oh, wait. There is this. You need to put the landing gear right. There's a hole right there, and you can see his face. And just put that right in there. And that's what he looks like in his alt mode, his jet mode. So let's talk about these here. You can put these accessories, these little null rays, you can plug them into here, like so, and they lock in. There's a spring-loaded joint right there. So if I push on this, it launches out. Now, here's the thing. When I was showing you on the back of the box, it shows it like this. There's no way that actually fits like that. So what winds up happening with these is they actually stick out quite a bit. So, yeah, that's not exactly what they showed on the back of the box. That's okay. Maybe you could trim these down or something. Can we shoot it? Yeah. So, lots of fun there. Okay. These do come off. And that's pretty much it. That's what you get right there. But let's take a look at this in detail. And you can see, I think this is painted right here. Right here on this collar. This collar kind of holds the weapon together along with that screw. So yeah. And then you just go on ahead and, like I said, you plug that in there, and that makes up his null ray. So you can plug that in there and put that in there. And carefully, you don't push that button, otherwise it'll launch off into eternity. The same thing happens on this side. Okay, somehow. All right, so looking over the figure, you can kind of see what they've done, and none of these are stickers. This is all painted on. This is like tampoed on. So that looks really good. They've also done this with the cockpit as well. They've painted a couple of lines right here, and then they've also added this and that to this, but no other stickers here whatsoever. And on the other side, nothing at all. That's it. There's not even any Decepticon symbols underneath it, so I don't know how important that is, but yeah, that's pretty much what we got here. Now, this is let's face it, this is not the newest of molds, and this is a reissue. So there's going to be, I think, a little bit of mold degradation. Some of the things I'm noticing right off the top is that right here, this nose here, this is a rubber nose. And if you look, there's like a big old piece of it just hanging out right there. So it's not trimmed properly. So it kind of looks a little funky right there. So, yeah, that's kind of interesting. So yeah, you can, like I said, you can use these, but you probably never will. I won't. So, and we won't talk about these fists just yet. But let's talk about Megatron, because Megatron here, and I think that they created this, like when they reissued Starscream a long time ago, or maybe I think it was a Japanese release, they released him with this accessory. Yeah, like I said, you put these together here, and this could probably use a little bit of, well, see, I got this seat in there, but it's a little gap. It's very tight to just kind of squeeze that in there. And I'd be afraid if you're pushing on this sight right here or this, that you would break or bend them. And you'll notice that there's a little clip thing right here. And what that's for is that you can take this and you can put it right here. See these two holes here? So if I take off this, I think it's easier. You can snap that into here. And it's supposed to replicate like in some of the episodes where he could hold Megatron underneath him. And now the thing is like this red is painted, and this does not really fit that well in here. Ah, well, there you go. See? So if you do that, then you've got that look going on. But then you can't have the landing gear on. So, but that's what it looks like. So if you wanted to suspend him, you know, and just display him like that, I guess that would work too. So, however, I probably will choose not to do that with this particular figure. So that's what we got going on with that. Now, Walmart did do a reissue that was exactly like this, and I'm going to bring him out right now. And there he is right there, right? And we can kind of tell some of the differences. I also have, and that Walmart reissue came with fists. It also came with a Megatron gun. And you can kind of take a look at this. We'll do a quick comparison here, and you can see this one's silver that came with the Walmart reissue, and then this one's just a kind of a grayish color. So they're trying to replicate that same look. And there it is there. And then you'll see that the Walmart one also has a Decepticon symbol right there. So, all right. So, and then the same thing applies here, except these have stickers. And I will admit to you, I used one Replo label on this, and it's right there. But here's where the stickers are. You got this there, that there, that there. And you have a rub sign right here. And then you have the stickers on these pieces of the wings, and you can see it's a darker blue. Yeah, so, and the same thing applies. And you'll see I did put all the stickers on here, you know, as they came with it. So, but there's a quick comparison of these two, and let's see here. How does that nose look better? It looks slightly better right here. Let's see if we can get that to focus. Yeah, so it looks a little better. Although that gap is that little overhang's still there, you know. So there you go. Starscream in you know, in his toy form, you know, his toy colors, and then his anime colors, and we can kind of take a look at them there and do a quick comparison, see how they measure up. I'm gonna go on ahead and set this aside, and these guys. And all right, so now that we've done all that, let's go on ahead and transform this into its robot mode. Okay, the first thing we want to do is take everything off. So take these off. There. Take this off. And take these off. Take that one off. Take that one off. There we go. And now we've got all that. What we want to do is we want to bend that down. Actually, what I like to do is you can take these off too. Okay. And maybe it's just easier if you do that, and then plug it in like this, and then just kind of fold it in like that. But before you do that, go on ahead and push these from the underside, and then pull them out thusly, and like this. And then we'll put that there. And like I said, if you don't do it this way, just take it out and replace it here. Then go on ahead, and then you're going to bend this nose cone right here and fold it on itself, and then swing it around like this underneath and through. And then we'll take this and then pull it down like that. We've got his arms here, and then open up these here. Now, not quite done yet. Take the hands, plug them in here, and this one here. All right, and then, take these, and these you can just plug in this way. If you were just to swing these around, they would actually be on the wrong side. You can do that too if you'd like. But I take them off, and then I just plug them into the other side. That way that hollow part isn't sitting on top like that I'm showing you right there. So kind of helps with the overall look of the figure. Yeah, and then take his null rays, plug them in there into his arms, and whoa, that was different. I just shot away the gun with the weapon. All right, so, and then we'll take this and we'll plug it in here, and there it goes again on the other side. All right, and there is Starscream in his robot mode, and yeah, it's G1. that's what he looks like. And yeah, well, and then you have all the leftover pieces. Well, it's, like I said, these here you're probably not going to use much, but then you also have this here. So, and then you have this. Now, when I had this figure as a kid, I put this thing in here. So, and I found out that fits great. If you don't like that, just start off to the side with all the other accessories that you'll not use. And then there's, of course, this Megatron. So I'm going ahead and gently pry it apart, gently, without scratching the paint. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Now, it's probably going to be weird here, but let's go on ahead and take this here off. I'm going to put it in this hand, but I'm going to take it off and mount it to the hand and then put the hand back on, because this is really awkward. So what you do, see, there's a hole right here on the top, which wasn't in the original. It's a modification. You plug that into there, and then you plug this into the bottom, like this. And it gives you the illusion that he's holding Megatron, although kind of in a weird way. But it works. Hey. Whoops, that thing just wants to continue to shoot out. So, there we go. There we go. See, so now you have Starscream holding Megatron, just like that. See? What do I think? I think it's okay. I think if you wanted to take off this and just have the top part, that would even look all right. See? So yeah, that's kind of how that little piece works. I cannot get these null rays from shooting out. All right, so let's take a closer look at the figure. All right, I'm just going to take them off. Okay, they're going down here. Okay, let's take a closer look at the figure, and we can kind of see what they're doing here. And what they did is they painted more here on the original, and I'll show you that on the other one in a minute. They did not paint; these are unpainted. In fact, his whole head is black, and then he just has like a foil sticker there. So, but you can kind of see not any more paint detail really shows up here. I mean, there's these. You could see these on the underside of the jet, though. See, when you do that. So, he's got toe tap articulation. His arms go up and down. And that's pretty much it in terms of articulation. This G1 wasn't really designed. A lot of them weren't really designed for articulation. So some of them do have it, and if they do have it, then that's fortunate, So, but that's it. Now another thing people might want to do is they can take these wings out, right, and they can just stick them out on the side like that. Yeah, I don't go for that look, really. You can if you want. I prefer it if you just tuck these back behind the wings like that. So, just looks a little bit better, And then, of course, let's give him his null rays, since I'm not going to be handling that too much anymore. So, yeah. So that's what we got with this one here. And if we go on ahead and we mess around with this one, let's get him flipped into robot mode, and we can do a quick comparison. And this is what I was talking about before. You can flip that way, but then the hollow pieces show up. So I always take these off and flip them back. Like so, and then do something like this. I mean, you can keep these on and do this way. It is possible. Yeah, there we go. Do this, flip, and then up and around, and then over, and then you can do this and this, and then give me some hands, and there we go. Oh, one there, and these are really tight too, which is fine. Tight's good. I like tight. That's good. No complaints. There's that. There's that. And now we can kind of do a little side by side. You see, it just takes no time at all to transform these G1 Transformers. Okay, so and no, I don't have the original one, so that's too rich for my blood. But let's take a quick look, and we can see some of the key differences there. Some of what I was talking about. The stickers give it some detail. That's the reason why they did it in the first place. But yeah, you can kind of see what they did. I think if I were a kid, and this came out, I'd probably love to get this, especially with the Megatron gun and all that other stuff. So yeah, that's kind of what we're dealing with on this. So, yeah, not too bad, not too shabby. I mean, and you can see the clear differences in the heads there and what they did to kind of give them that look. So, there it is. So yeah, I've seen these at Walmart. I actually picked this up from Walmart. So I saw a bunch of them at a couple of Walmarts. So it's readily available to get if you really want to collect this. Oh yeah, by the way, we do have a couple of other things. So I totally forgot about this. But here's the hot rod, you know, from the same Transformers the Movie recoloring to match his other side, you know, his movie side, if you will. And I happen to have G1 reissue Optimus Prime, so there you go, you got that too. Anyway, I think it's decent, although there are some what appears to be some mold degradation issues. So you know, if you really have to have it and really trying to build up your G1 collection, which might be a really difficult thing nowadays, you know, I would probably, yeah, you know, more power to you. It's there. And you can definitely get it. And I did, because I like G1 reissues, because sometimes I didn't get the original ones. Hey, there it goes. No, Ray, gone. Told you that thing would continue to fly off. Anyway, so yeah. So there it is. Yeah. Regardless, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please consider subscribing, and I will talk to you all next time.